Voilà. So why is it difficult?
Yeah, no, it's even in the US, that's why we'll put it right, our collection right in the middle of field.
C'est-à-dire, pour moi, je ne sais pas comment l'expliquer. Pour moi, il y a des algues. Donc quand il pleut, l'eau est interceptée par l'algue et après ça s'écoule. Donc il enregistre deux fois. C'est-à-dire il enregistre ce qui est tombé directement, mais après il enregistre également ce qui était retenu au niveau de Issa.
Moi Bambey, voilà.
15 000.
Moi B.
Voilà. C'est ça qui est plus officiel. Moi je me focalise pas sur
This one, because this one is near to some trees. So it's resisting maybe the direct one, and maybe when there's a rain stop also, the drop will come from the tree and he... Yeah, sure.
Put them out near trees.
Yeah, sure. So, that one is somewhere, there is some trees around.
Les particules atmosphériques là. Ok. Voilà, mais ça a été cambriolé. Non, c'est-à-dire que chaque fois qu'il y a
So let's go to the ship. This guy wants also to fly his drone. So Bambey will be full of drone today.
C'est vrai que nag ci ginnaaw bi ngeen ba léegi waaw parce que ba léegi ñëw naa daal
And so
we used to do.
So we can go there.
If it is hard, we should use
okay.
I showed you.
And this one's ready?
Yeah.
We have a millet field, we have sorghum field,
And
we
you
have
just do it by hand?
peanut field, we have nothing.
Then
let's go there. We go there.
Okay. Ni ngay utiliser GPS bi nga def nga jël contour.
Jël yu may def échantillon.
Waaw mais
mooy bi may defal docteur Faye échantillon yi jël naa. C'est vrai que j'ai pas jël naa kii.
Waaw après. Non pourtant tey le matin bi may kii maa ngi toog non affaire bi il faut que parce que les gens commencent à récolter quoi. Il faut qu'on le fasse rapidement balaa waa trace bi yëpp quoi. Voilà. Soo bëggoon nga jël lii yëpp. Yeah, okay. So your study, yeah.
As a sample. It might take 2 flights, depending how big it is. Depends on how high they fly. But 1 or 2 full. Yeah. Yeah, no, when someone comes out to fly, they should fly all of it. Exactly, yeah.
He was the one actually getting the silver, and he just decided.
Mamadou, if Ibrahim and Ali and you...
Pour l'instant, on a failli vraiment avec les gens, ça, finalement, moi, je me suis fait mon essai. J'étais obligé vraiment de suivre mes instructions.
So, what's this? You handsome boys. So you have. Voilà. D'accord.
Oh là là. Est-il possible d'avoir ces photos après?
Ah ouais, je passe. Non. Bon, vous avez fini?
Okay.
That's up to you. Landing, it's kind of hard to put it exactly where you want it.
Yeah, if we could try to make a slightly bigger area.
What about if it land here?
This would be okay,
But I don't want to land on someone's experiment.
right. And with some of the
I mean, in some ways, maybe that field we used yesterday was great for training because you can land anywhere.
yeah, I know.
Unless you can think of a better.
We don't need to.
Okay, let's go.
We can. Thank you. It's a trial. Ooh, okay. I wonder at the end here, is that also a trial?
Waaw, bi ma aplatir moo gën a kii de.
Are you understand? If you don't land here, you are just definitely.
C'est pas trop sec, hein, apparemment.
Ah oui. Non, ils ont irrigué. Ah, irrigué, My brother. Irrigation naturelle. C'est not irrigation artificielle.
So, I guess maybe for practice, the propeller, we'll do I think the battery last, so the propeller.
Thor, and we'll have those four do everything.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so we've got him, and
him.
And
yep.
He's the fourth. Is he the
No, he's not.
one?
The three. The fourth one is Amadou. Amadou is not there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So I guess just make sure that everything that's done. But this one, it's okay. But this one will be closed. We don't.
First, yeah, and then. Yeah.
Allez, la termine.
Probably from below. This is the bottom.
Okay. So maybe this one.
Is it?
Practice in the office.
We scheduled
In the case with that.
Yeah, that's probably good. And then
Video projector music, and then you run from.
do you want to? It's not going
But you can fly one, not two. If you fly one, to make it easier, maybe you can practice. So practice, pull it off, put it on, go. So whenever you take it out, before before you fly, you want to check these are on tight. So I usually put this over here so that it's not loose. Okay? And then the GPS, when you fly, you put it up. Okay? Now let's look at the other side. Okay? So on this side, this power is for the multispectral camera, which attaches here. The little one. Yeah. And we'll work on putting that on in a minute. Go ahead and put this camera on first. So we're gonna show you. So this is the regular cam. Why don't you get the regular camera? Think about it. We almost never fly this one. Okay. It's just not scientifically useful.
Yeah, so I mean that's like important to just kind of what sensors are doing what.
So this is the regular camera. This is the one that we fly most of the time. And it goes on here. So the way you put it on, there's a switch, and you turn the switch, and the cover comes out. Okay. Now you see on here, this cap pulls off. Yeah. And the white line to the white line. Just push in, okay, and then you push this that way. Okay, let go, and then pull on it to make sure that it's tight. Okay, now take it off. Put it on.
Okay, but put this cap on too, because this cap is a little tricky too.
So yeah, this cap, I put a little mark here.
But yeah, that little mark is what you need to line up.
Okay.
Maybe we can have you do the whole thing. So you want to put this on, and then Carol. Okay. Okay.
C'est comme quand je montais, quand j'ai changé d'objectif.
The lines together.
Yeah, so you hold it and...
Okay. And then remove and put this on. Okay.
Look for the... There's one way, so...
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't mark it.
I know. That's a great idea.
Okay. Now learn how to put the camera away in the case.
Yep.
When you go to put it on, these, they can tear. You want to make sure that they're working and that they're not loose and they're not broken. Okay. If they're broken, there's an extra set in here. There are extras of these. These break. These are the motor control, and they're inside here. If you have to fix this, message me because I'll make sure that you have a copy of, I'm going to give you a copy of the manual. It's okay. Big book, 100 pages. and it shows how to take it all apart. Looking for brakes you can replace with these. Okay. They're rubber, so they squeeze, and you just squeeze and push through the hole. Okay, so the regular camera. Now we're going to talk about the multispectral camera. It attaches here. Another set of these balls.
I bet they're not as sensitive as the other one.
No, yeah. So these were very specific to this aircraft. This is something we bought off of Amazon for $10. So the way it attaches is there's one part that goes in like this, and then this attaches to this. It's just right. So what I wanted to do, let me grab that box. One. No, it's perfect. Okay. You normally don't have to take this one off. You just remove this one to take the camera off. Okay. So it doesn't unscrew. And you make sure to push that down so it closes. Just gonna put some more on this one. Okay. So the things.
You have? Wow. Wow. So definitely today you will not able to do it.
Yeah, we'll just plan on going back.
Yeah, sure.
Hello? So ko lag milo. Wa do tek ko sama ko biro manjale.
I just took it off so that when we train, we don't train with this camera on it. Because if we crash, this camera's expensive. The camera cost almost as much as the drone.
Really?
Yeah.
So I think that then for the test you can remove this camera, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not on
You
right
not
now.
need to put it.
You can see we put a zip tie in case these break. This way, put something in like that. There should be extras in the bag.
Okay.
There's extras of everything. Okay. So we'll tilt the camera if we want it. It's on the back, so the port's on this side. Yeah, and then connect. So they're the same.
Ok.
Yeah.
Tu comprends ce qu'il a dit?
C'est-à-dire qu'il faut que ça, qu'il ait la même angle, quoi. Voilà. Le même angle que la caméra.
Okay.
Okay, so you have one connector, which is the power, like a rectangle, and this one's a standard USB.
Okay.
Go ahead and plug those. This one's the USB. Yeah. There you go. Okay, and you make sure that it as a drive, and you can download the pictures.
So there is no...
Confusing because it can store pictures in two places, and you actually choose. I'll show you later on the software that controls it. Or here.
yeah, that I wanted to say.
But it actually works better if you.
But you can't ask him to store it in here instead of no.
I haven't tried.
Okay.
I haven't tried that. Maybe.
Ask if you want to download picture.
And I cut it, and I put a special adapter on it. If you can see it in here, the blue. And that converts it to the power from the aircraft, which is here. But it's a regular USB cable otherwise. Yeah. Okay, let's put the you might as well learn now.
Sure.
Okay. So then let's practice putting the propellers on.
Here.
And then
Ça doit avoir un point
it shows you the direction.
Faut regarder les-
Lock,
The white dot.
unlock.
That one goes here.
Push down and twist.
Whereas that one doesn't have the white dot and it goes here.
Okay.
And then you can see
Check it.
the direction.
Lift.
That's how you can
And then
put it
also
in.
spin
So
one way and spin the other way.
try this one.
It shouldn't
It
come
goes
off.
down
Okay.
and then twist, just the direction. Okay. Now it's locked. And then you go the opposite direction. Ooh, that one's tight.
On at a funny angle. It might not be on right.
Well,
It's tight.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, now take them off. It's the opposite.
See, once you see it, then it tells you which direction to put it. So, up, okay, and then down, lock. Okay. So you do it now. You just try it. So you can see here. So look at the pieces here. So this one, how it says to unlock this way.
Push down.
Do you think that we just do something just for the camera? Yeah. Treasure TV? I think that you have to put before. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that one's
Yeah, so pull it out and you can slide hard, yeah. Okay, so we'll check. Connected, connected. GPS is up. Here you can practice putting it down and putting it up. Because you can pull it off.
Okay.
It's just a sticker. It's just
okay.
like glue. Comes off, clean it off, and put a new one. But that's why you pull from here.
Yeah.
And if this gets loose, there's a roll of tape to tape it.
Donc c'est mieux de tenir ici pour le que lieu de parce que qui dédaigne quoi.
It's important. This arrow
Yeah.
has to face forward. Has to be this way. The same with this. We put this on specifically so it's facing this way.
Okay.
The compass. The compass always has to point forward for the aircraft. Okay? Okay, so let's put the propellers away because we're going to turn it on, but we don't want it. You want us to actually lift it off?
Just to test for the TV.
Where?
Somewhere.
That's too
But
bad.
it's raining.
Get the tablet out. It's in the big pocket. So the tablet's in the big pocket. You are. Okay. Push it down. Make sure that the not touching the button. Okay. Okay. And then there's a. Okay. So to turn it on, first you check the battery by pushing it once. 4. Okay. So to turn it on, push, push and hold, and then let go. Just 2 seconds. Okay. Now you do the same with the batteries. Now you have to hold the second press. Okay, so then it's turned green, so it means it's detecting. So now we'll turn this on. So, okay, so you'll see the regular camera, it spins around. If it's not green, you have to look in the book and check the code. And then there's also a light here, so you can see that this sensor is getting power too. And then the book for turns, they all have meaning, and it's all in a book. Okay, so...
Tu entends bien ce que je dis? Oui. Okay. Donc s'il y a différents...
Make sure everyone's watching here.
They will be
Right, you get your
very
camera
far
here.
away from
Camera
here,
looks
so
down.
you must...
Probably don't have internet right now. But, oh, we'll look up. So the menu here, we can look at the flight I put on it last night. So click on flight plans. And you can pick either the Bambey. See the map. So maybe somebody can tell me which field that is. I think I guessed that these are the still fields. Because I think the weather station at 80 meters, it will only take 6 minutes to fly all of that. But you have to be careful because when it lands and when it takes off near trees, and that it goes to its full height before it tries to go over the trees. Otherwise, you have to make the flight smaller to not go anywhere near the trees. If you're going to fly low, you're going to make the plane smaller to go nowhere near. So if we were outside and we were ready to fly this, doesn't always like me. Then we could pick the flight, and then we would hit takeoff and we would start the process. I have problems with this. I thought we'd gotten around this issue.
If you're not.
Yeah. Okay, so push and hold, let go. And if the fan stopped, the light turned off, it's off. Okay, now turn off the controller. So push once, and then push and hold. You see how there you go. So now it's off.
Same pattern.
La même façon dont on l'a allumé, c'est la même façon. On appuie, ensuite on appuie.
Yep. And so now we can. Okay, now you want to do it again outside where there's better light for the camera.
Carry. Yeah.
You didn't put the...
So you make sure the program's even going before this? Or
Just the controller's on.
okay.
Yeah, so it's green. You can unlock the 9002.
That's the code for the...
Yeah.
For the... They have to know it.
Yes.
Sure.
We'll write it down.
Pour
Le code de la tablette.
Do they know which app? I know you already have it up, but which app it is?
I'll show them the app, but this tablet, I can show them later on that.
Yep.
We'll go over it again
Yep, just
later.
sort of.
Yeah. Okay, so check your flight. Oh, your mask goes twice. So you edit it. Now we can check the height or something, and then you're good. Yeah. Okay, so let's turn it off. Okay. So the reason why we work with two people is one person takes, when you guys are ready, then you come back and stand next. I usually 3 meters from, at least 3 meters. When there's wind, you always stand, and I wear a hat. Sunglasses, see the screen. If they're cheap sunglasses, you can see the screen. So test it with your sunglasses. Video, you can use this button to take pictures. You can use this button to adjust, abort the mission, stop the mission, take over full control. You switch to P. So if anything goes wrong, you switch to P. There's three. There's three. P, A, and F. Don't use A, ever. Just F for auto and P for manual.
Okay.
C'est ce qu'Alain expliquait tout à l'heure.
Should we do the simulator real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
If we have time.
Yeah. Let me grab the other phone because the simulator doesn't work on this. To work with this, the autopilot and the manual program. So yesterday when I did the first test flight, I was using the manual program on here, or on my and then I switched to the autopilot on the other tablet. Okay, so to put this one in, put these up. I usually do this one. It's tricky because of the buttons. Okay, now on this one, you don't plug it in until everything, written instructions that I'll give you for each of the devices, because they're different for whatever reason. So saying every single phone and tablet behaves differently with this. And it's well documented. Every single aircraft they make, every... Yeah. Okay. Turn on the controller. Ask your friend to turn on the aircraft. Because you're going to be 3 meters apart, so you have to tell them what you did. Okay. Okay. So now, just once. Okay. This is blue. It's not. They're not talking.
C'est bleu, il a détecté quoi.
Yeah. Yeah.
C'est pas bleu.
No. Okay. Push camera. Yeah. We gotta check the screen settings. It's turning off very quickly.
So it's the same code for check. Maintenant, tous mes appareils j'ai un seul mot de passe.
Non, c'est plus facile.
Peut-être qu'il y a une autre façon de
You have to fix it before you can fly.
C'est fini, kay?
So normally for takeoff, you could do the motors yourself, but I usually use this button here, and then you click and slide. And so it's going to power up the aircraft here. Aircraft just, that must be the signal problem.